Once in a village there lived a wealthy man who was very kind and deeply believed in the law of karma. Many people came to him for loans, and he never refused anyone, but he had a strange condition. Before lending money, he would ask, when will you return this money in this life? Or the next. Honest people always promised to repay within their lifetime, but the dishonest ones laughed at the idea of paying in another life, thinking they were clever. They would say they would return the money in their next life, believing they had tricked the rich man. Soon word of his condition spread throughout the village. One day a thief heard about it and made a plan. He had no real need for a loan. His only intention was to find out where the safe was so that he could rob the rich man. Later, he went to the rich man and asked for a loan. When the rich man asked, when will you return it in this life or the next? The thief confidently replied, in the next life. The bookkeeper noted his response, opened the safe, and gave him the money. The thief carefully observed the location of the safe and left from there feeling pleased with himself. That night, he sneaked into the house of the rich man to steal the money. But the rich man was still awake, and the house lights were on. Seeing no chance to act, the thief hid in the buffalo shed, waiting for the rich man to sleep. As he sat in the dark, he suddenly heard some voices. When he listened closely, he realized that two buffaloes were talking to each other, and to his shock, he could understand them. One buffalo asked another, you just arrived today, did not you? The other buffalo replied, yes, I came today. How long have you been here? The first buffalo sighed and said, 3 years. In my past life, I borrowed money from the rich man and promised to return in my next life. I thought I had fooled him, but after I died, my karma brought me back. I was reborn as a buffalo and came to the shed. Now I must repay my debt by giving milk until the full amount is settled. Hearing this, the thief was stunned. He looked at the buffalo tied in front of him. Then he realized that no one could escape their karma, whether in this life or the next. Karma made sure that everything was repaid. The next morning, filled with fear and regret, the thief returned to the rich man, gave back the money, and asked for his name to be removed from the register. This story is a clear reminder that no action goes unpaid. Karma never forgets what we do, good or bad, always find its way back to us, just like the buffalo had to return as an animal to repay its debt. We too cannot escape the consequences of our deeds. What we give to the world is what we receive, and often it comes back many times over. If we live with honesty and do good for others, karma rewards us with happiness, success, and peace. But if we deceive, cheat, or harm others, we invite suffering into our own lives. The suffering can come in different ways: financial struggles, health problems, or endless difficulties. A simple example from nature explain this: well, a rose looks red because it absorbs all other colors and gives back only red. That is why we see it as a rat. In the same way, what we give out is what life reflects back at us. If we spread kindness and fairness, we will receive the same. If we cheat, deceive, or harm, we will also find dishonesty and hardship waiting for us. Those who live with truth and righteousness find prosperity. Even if it takes time, their efforts bear fruit. Their lives remain stable and they enjoy true success. On the other hand, those who live by deceit may rise quickly, but they always fall. Karma ensures that no one truly prospers by harming others. Karma is the unseen force that keeps balance in the world. What we sow, we reap. If we choose honesty and kindness, life blesses us. But if we choose harm and deceit, we create suffering for ourselves. So always do good deeds, because what we give others is what life will return to us, sometimes sooner, sometimes later, but it will surely come back.